Hello, my name is Alberto Borges, and I am presenting my final statistics project, which I worked on individually. The question was, do you work? And this was asked to college students. According to a Georgetown survey, 70% of college students did work while they were enrolled, so I wanted to put that to the test. Why did I choose the project? Well, I am currently a college student, and although I have worked most of college, I'm unemployed at the moment, and I was curious to see how many fellow students are employed/unemployed. My research question was, do you work currently? What does the data represent? The data represents the percentage of currently enrolled college students who are employed. My alpha was 0.05 because it's just a universal standard. So my sampling procedure, I randomly asked 48 students at my college to circle yes or no to the question which I had written on a note. The population is all college students. The sample is the 48 randomly selected students. And to avoid bias, I took on a stratified sample where I compiled 20 random students from all the grades, so freshman, sophomore, junior, senior, assigned each student in said strata a random number from 1 through 20, and I used a random number generator in my calculator to randomly select 12 students from each strata. Here are the graphs. And to summarize the graphs, the majority of students did work, with 37 of the 48 respondents claiming to be employed. That's a 77% employment rate and a 23% unemployment rate. So this is my hypothesis test. My null hypothesis was that the proportion of college students who work is 70%. And the alternative was that the proportion of college students who work is greater than 70%. And this was my citation to the Georgetown survey. So my conditions, it states that it was random. So that's condition 1. Condition 2, large sample. Of course, all college students are greater than 480. And big population, 0.7 times 48 is greater than 10. And 0.3 times 48 is greater than 10 as well. Here are my calculations. You see p hat is 0.77. SE is 0.0607. My z-score is 1.15, and the p-value is 0.1421. And here are the inputs from the calculator. So this is to conduct my test. My test statistic was 1.071, and the p-value was 0.1421. Here's the graph again. Since the p-value 0.1421 is much greater than our alpha of 0.05, we do not reject the whole. Alright, conclusion. So I do not reject the null. There's not statistically significant evidence to reject it. I conclude that the proportion of college students who are also employed is not greater than 70%. So this is the confidence interval, as you can see. So I am 95% confident that the proportion of students who work while going to school is between 65 and 89%. So what I learned from this project? Well, the project was very eye-opening. A lot of us students work while going to school in order to stay afloat, and I did not know just how many of us it truly was. Not only was I able to satisfy my own curiosity, but I was also able to learn how to conduct a proper hypothesis test and apply it in the real world. So I learned a lot from this project. Thank you.